بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. هنتعلم دلوقتي find the value of the following integral negative 2 to 2 square root 4 minus x squared dx. تمام. طبعا في أكتر من طريقة لشرح الانتجرال ده. نتعلم أول حاجة let square root 4 minus x squared equals y. By squaring both sides we get 4 minus x squared is equal to y squared. Taking x squared to the other side with different sign, we get x squared plus y squared equal to 4. And this represents an equation of a circle with center D. This is an equation of a circle with center at the origin, and with radius length 2. So let's graph the following function. y equals 4 square root 4 minus x squared. Let's graph this function. Okay, we notice that this is a semicircle. If we draw the following circle, x squared plus y squared equals 4, it will be like this. But we draw the above half of the semicircle, which represents, this is the function y equals positive square root 4 minus x squared. But the down half is equal to y, the function y equal negative square root 4 minus x squared. But here the function we have is y equals square root 4 minus x squared, which is positive square root. So the graph of the function is the above half of the semicircle of the circle. Okay, now we want to get the area of the semicircle. Okay, يبقى the value of this integral is equal to, our integral is equal to area of the semicircle in the opposite figure, semicircle. Okay, which is equal to half pi r squared. Area of the semicircle is equal also half pi times the radius 2 squared. 2 squared times half 2 is equal to pi square unit. This is the value of the following integral. We notice that the above half of the circle represents y is equal positive square root 4 minus x squared, and this one, the half circle down, represents the function y is equal to negative square root 4 minus x squared. Here the function y equal negative square root 4 minus x squared. We know that the equation of the circle x squared plus y squared equal 4. If we get y squared is equal to, taking x squared to the other side with different sign, is equal to 4 minus x squared. By taking square root of both sides, we get y is equal to positive or negative square root 4 minus x squared. We know that y is equal positive square root of 4 minus x squared, or y is equal negative square root of 4 minus x squared. This represents, the positive square root represents the above half of the circle. but the negative square root represents the down half of the circle. Okay. We have another method for getting the value of this integration. Where our integration is square integration negative 2 to 2 square root 4 minus x squared dx. We can use trigonometric substitution. We know the identities sine squared x theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. Okay, the Pythagorean identities. Here we can put let x is equal to 2 sine theta. Okay, let's get the derivative. Dx is equal to 2 derivative of sine is cosine theta d theta. Let's substitute in our integral. We have square root integration. The graph of the function another time is from the semicircle from negative 2 to 2. And this function is an even function. We can say integration from negative 2 to 2, we can put it as twice the integral from 0 to 2, this part. The area of the semicircle is equal to area of this part, twice the area of this part, twice area from 0 to 2, the function 4 minus x squared dx. Now, here x is equal to 2 sine theta. Okay, that means sine theta is equal to x over 2. Okay, when x equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, we get sine theta equal 0 divided 2. Sine theta equal 0. Therefore, theta is equal to sine minus 1 of 0. Sine minus 1 of 0, which is 0. When x is equal to 2, okay, we get sine theta equal x over 2. X equal to 2 over 2, 1. Sine theta equal 1. Therefore, theta is equal to sine minus 1 of 1, which is pi over 2. Okay. Now, our integral to twice from theta, when x equals 0, we get theta equals 0. When x equal to, theta is equal to pi over 2. Let's substitute 4 minus x is equal to 2 sine theta squared x squared equal 4 sine squared theta. Okay, dx here, dx is equal to cosine theta multiplied by 2 cosine theta d theta. Okay, then 2 integration from 0 to pi over 2. We can take 4 as a common factor under the square root. 4 common factor. It will be 4 divided by 4, 1 minus 4 sine squared theta divided by 4. 4 cancelled with 4. It will be sine squared theta. 2 cosine theta. Drop down to cosine theta d theta. Okay. Here it will be 2, 0 to pi over 2. The square root of 4, it will be 2 multiplied by 1 minus sine squared according to the Pythagorean identities. Sine squared, 1 minus sine squared equal cosine squared. The square root of cosine squared, it will be cosine theta. Then drop down to cosine theta d theta. Let's continue. 2 multiplied 2 is 4. 4 by 2 is equal to 8. 8 integration from 0 to pi over 2. Cosine theta multiplied by cosine theta is equal to cosine squared theta d theta. Then is 8, 0 to pi over 2 cosine squared theta. We can cosine squared, it is half plus half cosine 2 theta, d theta. Okay, we can take half as a common factor. 8 multiply half, it will be 4, 0 to pi over 2. Here it will be 1 plus cosine 2 theta d theta. Then drop down 4, integration from, let's integrate this. Here is theta, integration of 1 is theta, cosine to theta, it will be sine 2 theta over 2, it is half, from 0 to pi over 2. First, we substitute with pi over 2, putting theta pi over 2 in this expression. Theta will be pi over 2 plus half sine 2 theta. 2 times pi over 2 is pi. Sine pi is 0. Minus, putting theta equals 0. 0 plus half sine 2 times 0. All will be 0. Then 4 times pi over 2 is equal to pi square unit. Okay, thank you everybody.